I know what it's like to be left, okay? I know what it's like to be so consumed by the spirit of rejection that you don't see any worth in yourself, any value in yourself, that you cheapen yourself so much that you give yourself away. I know what it's like to have poured my all into something and see it crumble and fail. I know what it's like to be in a situation where if you had to choose, you've forsaken family just because you love this person so much, despite the toxicity, that you are desperate to make it work. I know what it's like to have imagined a life that you're going to have together, a future where you've named the children that you would have, you've planned where you would live, what life would look like, what you would accomplish together. I know what it's like to see that completely fall apart till there's nothing left. I know what it's like to be in a situation where you don't even want to live again. It's so painful to be awake. It's better to be asleep, because when you sleep, you still see the beautiful things that you had imagined together. And then when you wake up, you realize that actually my life is a living nightmare. I'm awake and I'm watching thing after situation crumble. I know what it's like to be disrespected. I know what it's like to be mishandled, to be cursed out. I know what it's like to be lied to. I know what it's like to, every time the person needs you, you go running, whether you're together, whether you're not together. I know what it's like to be so desperate for someone's love that you will do anything. It doesn't matter how many times they leave you somewhere all alone. I remember speaking about this, being in situations where I would just be left in an area and I've come out with you. I don't have my keys. I don't have my purse. I just have my phone. We've stepped out to run an errand. We get into it and you just leave me there stranded. I know how many times I dealt with situations like that, and yet still, out of desperation to make this thing work, I would go back running. It doesn't matter. It would happen 3 a.m. in the morning. It doesn't matter if it's 6 p.m. in the evening. It doesn't matter if it's 10 a.m. in the morning. I know how many times I was left and I would still crawl, grovel, beg for love, for affection, for attention.